about my money situation, I actually just realized that I had a lot of prisoners in my towns, and I just thought, oh, that's easy, I can solve that, no problem. So I just went around, gathered all of my prisoners, as many as I could muster, really, and then I found the nearest ransom broker, and we were able to sell them for around 17,000, 18,000 every 90 or every 85 of them. I had around 500 units, so I do have quite a bit now, which is kind of nice. So we can continue raiding and sieging for quite a considerable amount of time, I hope. Now, I only have a small amount of the money that I gathered from selling the prisoners in my actual inventory at the moment, as most of it I deposited in the treasury, as I thought that that might be the way to go, considering they know what to do with financial affairs. Yes, and I'm not very good with finances, so I thought, why not? Yeah, let's just leave it. Our Chamberlain will know what to do with it, I'm sure. Now, let us hope that we don't get skewered in the process of actually trying to gather a bit more loot. Yes, ooh, I do like this setup of this castle, actually. This is rather cool, if I do say so myself. Look at this. We can just enter so easily, and it's really nice. Whoa. Okay, maybe not. We'll see, won't we? Oh no, I'm stuck! Move! Move out my way, Lead Skirmisher. Yes, thank you very much. Okay. Oh my. We may be in a spot of bother there. Okay, let me just jump out. And take on the archers. Yeah, take that. Oh my. Yes. You cannot stagger me. I am Barney the First. You will never. Yes, there we go. Block him. Yeah. Oh my. I believe this castle is rather large. Come on, take him down. 3 against 1. It's not even fair for you guys. Yes, okay, there we go. We took him out. And now, take this guy. Come on. Yeah. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. Now, let us sneak up on them. And take them down. Yes. There we go. Oh yes, here we go. We're getting some extra damage now. Special effects damage, and the enemies are respawning over there, if you can see, right there. Oh my. We should get our javelin out. And maybe do some damage with it? No. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Oh, yep, they are blocking me rather considerably here. Okay, I'll get out my axe. Do some axe damage. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I believe that is it, apart from a small group over there, but as you can see, our forces are completely overwhelming them, as I thought, why not? Let's get even more from our garrisons. And from some of the money, we actually purchased an enterprise, a wine press in Alich, so that will help us quite a considerable amount, as it is, I believe, profiting about 600 shillings every week, I believe it is, so I'm hoping that is what will help us stem the tide of our debt. I was actually in debt by 7,000, so I needed to pay that off as well, which was quite a huge hit, to be honest, because I thought, oh, it's just going to be 20,000 or so, considering the wages and all of the particular castle wages and everything like that, and I've actually just realized that in Brytenwalda, the particular strongholds that you own don't actually give you that much in the way of per week wages, which is rather upsetting to say the least. So yes, we may have a little issue later on, but thankfully we were victorious here, and we'll be able to take a lot of, ooh, nice prisoners there. Oh yes, I like that. Let's take the bandit leader. Okay, oh yeah, I can probably take quite a few of these actually, now that I look at my party. Yes, I'll take these. These turn into skirmishers, I think. I don't know what I want to take. I'll take the bandits, I guess. Don't really like missile units that much. Okay. Let's take these guys. Yes, okay, that is great. Now we are at full strength once again, and we'll be able to take quite a few bits of loot. Yes. There we go. And we want to conquer it, and we want to give it to Matawi. Yes. Okay, there we are. That is great. Now, as you can tell, we are actually being raided by the Moomane rather severely, which is something I do not appreciate. And here is a vassal of the Moomane who is running from us. Well, who wouldn't, I suppose? Now we're going to take their second castle. After this, I believe they only have 2 towns. I believe this is a town. If it's not a town, then I apologize, but I believe it is, so we'll have to be rather cautious when we take that, as I believe Kayseal is actually their main hometown, which is going to be pretty tricky to take, as it has around 600 troops stationed there, and as you know, Brytenwalda doesn't actually have breaks, I don't think, in sieges, because if you recall, back to that time when we were actually defending one of our fiefs, and this is rather early on in the Emain Matcha faction being formed, we had them coming through a bottleneck, and I was not able to pull them back from the actual bottleneck, so they continued to advance. And they, meaning our forces, so eventually we were overwhelmed, and I ran around the entire circumference of the actual fief itself, and yeah, we had a bit of a farce going on there, but yeah, they took it from us, and then they took me prisoner, and it was not a good sight to see, but it was rather exciting anyway. We did take out, I think, 600 or 700 of them, and that was all in one sitting. There was no break in between, as usually there is a limit on how many troops you can actually defeat before Mountain Blade says, no, no, I cannot render any more corpses or any more troops, you know. And there we are. So that is rather an interesting turn of events that we'll have to deal with when we get to it, yes. I'm hoping that it will be okay. I'm sure it will be. I may turn on Siege Warfare for that, because it may provide us with some unique opportunities. Although, I know Siege Warfare does increase the difficulty rather a considerable amount, so I may need to do maybe a test siege off camera first, just to get used to the Siege Warfare mechanics, and once I'm fully caught up on what it involves, then I will be fully ready to record it, yes. And I've actually just noticed that I can shield bash people. That is so cool. I'm not sure how often you can do it, as I think you have to be standing still. Do you? Oh. I did it before on that guy. Weird. I think maybe there's a cooldown. Okay, here come their reinforcements. We have to be somewhat cautious, as there are quite a few elite skirmishers in there, I believe. It seems like it anyway, or maybe just regular skirmishers. Whoa, that was actually quite a big hit that guy applied upon us. How dare he? Barney the First will not allow it, yes. Talking in third person is always a good way to go. Yeah. Okay, come on, take him down. Yes. Oh my. Yes, that is rather a large amount of bodies. Okay, I'm going to switch to my throwing weapons and attempt to take out some of their ranged units, maybe. Oh my goodness, whoa, we actually got a headshot. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Now, that is never going to happen again, so you may as well mark that down in history as the only time Barney the First actually got a headshot. I think he actually did not too badly at another time or another with headshots. I think he did it once more? Yes. So twice now in history that he's been able to do that. Very nice. Good work, Barney. And now, as you can see, I'm being rather sneaky by approaching them from the side, and then I'm taking a ton of damage. Yeah, that was terrible. That was really bad of me. Oh my goodness, and now the camera is going crazy. No! What are you doing? What are you doing, camera? No! This is not me, I'm not controlling this. I am not controlling this. Seriously. Oh my. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and move this camera and not use the mouse whatsoever. The mouse seems to make it go crazy. Oh, no, there we are. Okay. Phew. At least now we can see the remainder of their forces being taken out, and there we are. If only I had survived another minute. Oh dear. Oh well, we didn't take any damage, at least, any severe injuries, so I'm happy with that. And we are able to take a few more into our ranks. Yes. Oh my, we can actually take all of these. Yeah. Let's do it. And, oh my, we can actually take a lot of units prisoner as well. Oh no. I need to take a lot more than this. Oh no. Okay, let's get rid of these, and then we'll take these, and... there. That's worked out. Nice.